name is Brian Pillman Jr., and you are watching The Four Corners.
It's been a long time. Come on. You just ran the left! Yeah. Hey, yo, it's my life, my time, my rights, my rhymes, my grind, my struggle, hustle, sweat in my blood too. My predators smell fear. Not a lot, my competitors flex.
Hello.
Bert's back.
Hello.
Jazz fans in a new location. Bert, how you feeling? Bert's getting settled in right now. It looks good. What do you think? You gonna change it up again? You feel free to do whatever. We'll figure it out, Bert. We're good. Listen.
Yeah.
It's WrestleMania season's done. I'm hyped. Bert's hyped. He's so hyped. He's in a new area now.
Yeah.
he's in a new state. He's no longer the Florida man, but he will talk about that when he will get all settled in, whatever, too. Are you? Where's your liquid death? No liquid death today? Did you leave it all in Florida?
No. Today is sponsored by Calypso.
Look at that. You know, somebody sponsor us, right?
I've only ever had one Calypso.
I really like the Southern Peach Lemonade.
I have not had that one. I've only had the blue. What is it? Blue Ocean lemonade.
The blue one. The blue lemonade.
Blue Island Wave or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Some along the lines like that. Christopher Casey's here because tonight's menu is corned beef, carrots, and turnips.
Ooh.
Did you turn up for WrestleMania?
Ha!
I sure as hell I did.
See what you did there.
Maria Donor here is good evening, guys. Thank you, Maria, for checking out the show. Albert, who's on the show but also commentating. Hi, guys. Nice to see Bert. It's nice to see you too, Bert. That's here, but also commentating.
Is that the part of your spirit that you left somewhere in Disney as a Horcrux?
Yes.
That's now we have two Berts now.
Actually, there's three. There's one in Disney and one in Universal somewhere.
And
I'll find them.
And one is still in Japan in the Tokyo Disneyland.
Yes.
What's up, Bert? Nice to see you guys on a Monday night. Yeah, we're here on a Monday night. Yeet.
On a Tuesday.
WrestleMania, Stand and Deliver. A bunch of stuff too. It was a really, really good show, Bert. I'm sure you watched it too. Me and Mike had our live stream for the main event because we'll talk about. I wish I got to clip the reaction for both of us because Albert, it was on a delay. Like mine was a couple seconds ahead of Mike's, so I was like, and then I'm like, Mike, hold on a second. Like when the Shield music came out and everything too. But we will get to all that in a little bit. Reminder, check everything else, to review and preview, wherever you get your shows and whatnot, too, here. We got a bunch of other stuff here. We'll get to what we're doing at the end of the show, what the plans are for Four Corners for the next couple of weeks, whatever, too. But we'll just get right into it.
Let's do it.
Well, I don't want to get into this part.
We just got to rip the Band-Aid off to get to the good stuff.
Golden Swap. What's Golden Swap? It's been a while. So Bert asked me the other day, what is Golden Swap? Because he hasn't been here in a while. He woke up from his nap from the Elimination Chamber. Was that the pay-per-view? I don't even know which one.
Yeah, that was the pay-per-view.
It's been so long ago. It's when Title Change happens on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Collision, Dynamite, whatever New Japan show is. Every title except the 24/7 title, even though we would still be here, despite it being retired 3 years ago. It is a Ring of Honor gold. We forgot to talk about this, Mike, because they do a traditional super card of honor, which apparently looks like a great card from top to bottom. We got two title changes that happen on here. I'm not going to do any crazy stats or whatever because we got a lot to get to. So I'll talk about them right here. Okay. Mark Briscoe wins the Ring of Honor world title from Eddie Kingston. Okay, Bert, I talked to Mike about this last week. So okay, this is now I'm gonna see if I remember this. All right, here we go. Put this Ring of Honor, the Continental Championship. Here are the three titles to require for the
pens. Yes.
Okay. The Ring of Honor World Championship.
Correct.
The Continental Championship right, and the other one was a New Japan Strong title or something. I forgot which one it was. Right.
Openweight, I think.
Openweight. Something. So you win all three titles, Bert. What color do I need to get here? You win all three titles. You get a imaginary fourth title, the Triple Crown or whatever. So Eddie Kingston lost one last week. So in return, he lost the fourth one. So now he had two titles, and guess what? He just lost another one. I think he still has one title left too. I think I got
still the New Japan one. I think
something like that too. Yeah. And Billy Starks wins the Ring of Honor Women's title too. We'll just do these kind of a little bit quicker than the other ones because we got a lot to get to with WrestleMania. Charles Stone commenting saying, "Yo guys, Charles, thank you so much for checking out the show. Please let us know your thoughts on WrestleMania." Brian. Thank you for checking us out too. We're doing some quick
Packers fan.
We are doing some quick golden swaps here.
Go Pack, go.
The Mark Briscoe thing, as awesome as it was, well deserved. I really think we called it a long time ago, right? We
Yeah.
called it a while, like a year ago, a little over a year ago.
Shortly after Jay passed, unfortunately.
Mm.
And there was plenty of other times to do it beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the case of, I don't want to be, whatever, well-deserved, I'm glad he got it, but is it a little too late, you
Yes.
think?
Yes.
Mm.
Do you think it would have been a little bit better if it wasn't on this weekend and, say, another show, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Something separate from WrestleMania weekend?
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad that people agree on this. I didn't want to,
Yeah, it's over. You finally did it, and it's overshadowed.
by everything else that happened. I think out of all the weekends, doing it on WrestleMania weekend was a little bit. I'm not sure. It should have been a couple months after with the right timing, or even like at the end of 2023. There's a lot of better opportunity. I think again, great for Briscoe winning. I'm very happy about it, but
Oh yeah, he deserves it. It's just
too little, too late. Doesn't have the same feel to it. I'm glad he got his first. This is his first singles title, I believe. Main title. I know he won. I think he won a secondary title, one other promotion.
Did he win the TV title?
I think he might have a while back, but this is his first main title promotion. His brother Jay, who passed away January 2023, was a multi-time champion, 2-time or maybe 3-time Ring of Honor World Champion.
Mm-hmm.
Too little too late, but still, like I'm glad he won it. It's not me ripping him apart saying like no, great booking call. I just wish the booking was a little bit sooner. There's a better chances for it, I would say.
Heck, you should have done it if you were going to wait a year. Do it. You should have done it this past January on the anniversary.
Yeah, because they had a show around that time too, right? I believe they had something like that too.
Not to mention, you could put it on any AEW show. You own you own the rights to Ring of Honor. You can do it whenever you want.
And we'll get to AEW talk in a second. And the next one here, Billy Starks wins another Ring of Honor title, the Ring of Honor Women's title too. So hey, look, got both main titles changed at Supercard of Honor weekend.
Actually, no. Slight caveat to that: it is not the main women's title.
Oh, I'm sorry, secondary one. Oh, sorry,
it's the women's.
I did right here, TV title. Sorry,
it's the women's TV title.
My apologies on that one too.
I saw some segment of her arguing. I think it was with her mom, because Billy Starks is bad right now, so she like cheated to win or whatever.
Yeah, it
was weird.
Classic heel work.
Heel work.
Classic. Well, listen,
I said that a few times last night. I remember.
Classic. It's a lot of classic heel work that happened too in this show too. But overall, Ring of Honor, good title change. Just it's kind of hard to take it over with Supercard. I think with that type of Supercard of Honor, great show. Maybe you don't do as many title changes because it's not as because other stuff is going on. A lot of other things were going on too.
Well, yeah, it was up against the last SmackDown before Mania and the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so it's a little bit jam packed, and then you got Stand and Deliver the next day, and you got WrestleMania. But we're not going to talk about this yet because just to hold your horses, people, we got to clean up some other things. Some AEW talk. Mike mentioned it yesterday. Bert, I'm not sure if you're aware of what's been going on too with this. Apparently, AEW is set to show footage of the Jungle Boy CM
I did
Punk
see
fights.
this.
The backstage tussle that happened. How long ago was that?
Was
this a year ago?
Just about a year ago.
I was saying this has been like a year ago.
Because Punk came back at Survivor Series
in November.
This was like,
and his contract was up around this time last year.
I think it was around this time last year. Yeah,
I think, or maybe beginning of the summer or something along the lines like that too. And now they're set to release the back because there was a whole not only just with the Jungle Boy Punk situation too. There was the Punk Young Buck situation. There was the Punk Kenny Omega situation. There was the Punk Tony Khan situation where he feared for his life. And in context, when I say it like that, it seems like Punk's the bad guy. But what I originally thought when I read all that, when I heard about it, then when I read more about it, I'm like, no, this is not on Punk at all. It's everybody else.
Everybody else is picking fights with Punk.
And that's including Jungle Boy, too, involved in that, too.
August, by the way.
Was when Punk was this fight.
Yes, was this fight. It was at All In.
Okay, but so before that was the Young Bucks one, right?
The Young Bucks one was at All Out.
That was All Out.
Because that's Brawl. They call it Brawl Out.
Brawl Out. Okay. And then this one was in past. So it's a little more kind of recent too. Do they announce when they're going to exactly show the footage?
Wednesday.
Oh, during Dynamite.
Yes.
So
This
going to be
this is an announced part of their weekly episodic television show.
so this is not so this has got to be part of a storyline, not storyline, but with
They're
Jungle.
gonna they're gonna use it for something.
Do you think it's going to be a little bit fluffed to more
Yeah.
boost the AEW side? Okay, as long as we
It
kind
wouldn't
of
shock me if they're using it to try to turn Jungle Boy face.
That's probably because he's been getting a lot of heel work as of late too. You know,
Mhm.
especially now with the stuff coming out to it, Punk was talking about and everything too.
Yeah.
Is it necessary to release this?
No.
No, this is out of spite.
Yeah,
This is out of spite for the Ariel Hawani interview.
yeah. Because this was announced right after Ariel Hawani, who
Literally.
ESPN.
day.
He's still with ESPN, does the MMA hour, but also
Yep.
not only has MMA guys, has WWE guys been talking. He's a huge wrestling fan too. I like how he kind of incorporates wrestling in
Yes.
ESPN. He's kind of the guy at ESPN that incorporates the WWE stuff too.
Yes.
Had CM Punk on for. I gotta check out that full interview. Punk
You
kind
guys
of
should. It's good.
Punk kind of talked about everything like leading up to his end with AEW, coming into WWE, and was like full on talking about it. Didn't like hide anything. Didn't like use like different names or whatever. Kind of just basically said, yeah, this is what happened from point A to point B, where I left and how I came back and everything, how everything changed in between too. I mean, from what I saw the clips, it didn't seem like, just making Punk was just kind of talking about like what happened, like from his perspective.
He was
Yeah.
honest.
He was honest. It wasn't like he was like
Yeah.
bashing it.
The only
bashing
thing
it, but like I don't know the right word for it. Like saying
He
like,
wasn't
like,
going overboard.
yeah, not like cutting corners, like literally like saying like, yeah, this is what happened. Like this is how I feel. Like I didn't like it. Like and rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Right. The only thing he declined to talk about was because he had to, was the brawl out incident.
Mm-hmm.
That in that case, Tony made him sign an NDA, I guess,
Because he feared for his life.
because he feared for his life. Which he talks about that too, and it's
So what do we expect for this all out? No, this all in brawl release footage. Like, what is it gonna like?
I don't know, but so I wanted to talk about it because this is stupid.
Yeah,
This is absolutely idiotic. And apparently Tony has wanted to release the footage for a long time, and the interview gave him the reason to.
but don't you want to be the bigger person, especially you're owning
Right.
billion dollar or a lot of money company? I'm assuming it's billions.
I'm assuming he's feeding, but I don't think they're making billions.
or
but
feeding into it with everything.
he's feeding
A
billions.
billionaire
Yeah.
family.
If you believe what Punk says, the crowds are like quarter filled, half filled.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things he says is if some goof tells you had a 5-star match, but the quarter, and if you're okay with some goof telling you that you had a 5-star match, but the crowd is a quarter full, then we're not in the same business.
Yeah, no, because all they cared about AEW is the 5-star matches there too. Burr, when we went to AEW at UBS Arena, the crowd was pretty packed though, right?
It was pretty packed, mostly because it was during the MJF storyline.
Oh yeah, he's from the area too. Because Punk wasn't there.
Punk was there.
Was Punk there? Yes.
He
Yes,
appeared
yes,
on
he was.
Rampage.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yes. I think Punk
He wasn't fighting, but he made an appearance.
because he got injured, right? And he came back. Or was it so? What was the timeline for this? Because like I know Daniel Bryan just joined in. We went.
This was leading up to, I think, the dog collar match that they had at Revolution.
Yeah, Mike. This was December 2021.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is before Brawl Out, isn't it?
This is way before.
Way
Brawl
before.
Out.
Way
Okay,
before
so he
Brawl Out.
hasn't torn his triceps yet, because he
No.
does, without saying it, he does indicate that the torn triceps actually happens during Brawl Out.
So that's
So he tore his one tricep,
mm-hmm.
his left one.
Yeah.
They said initially in the match that night.
Yeah.
He seemed to indicate in the interview, at least from what I gathered, that it happens in the backstage incident.
Which is why they'll never release anything that happened about that too.
No.
I don't think they ever will.
No,
too.
I don't want to spoil the whole interview for you
Yeah.
guys, so I'll leave it at that. But there there's some interesting follow up to that too, as to how the company handled it. Anyway,
and they want to protect the young Bucks and Kenny.
of course they do.
They want. I mean, they're golden. They're young stars. They're young up and coming stars in AEW.
Yeah, they're young, late 30s stars.
They're 4 pillars of AEW. Wait a second. They're not. They're 4 pillars of AEW. Wait, hold on. They're 4 pillars of the young rising AEW stars. Still, it's just petty to me.
No, honestly, and that's the thing.
Tony, Tony be the bigger person. Like just like. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I'm being back to being a WWE homer. But like, if the companies were reversed, and would WWE ever release the footage of this stuff?
No, they'd fire Punk, they'd fire the Bucks, they'd fire everybody involved.
They clean house. They clean house and never talk about it, and maybe do a documentary on it like years from now, like talking like a
they'd cooperate with a Dark Side of the Ring, just like they did with the Plane Ride from Hell.
Yeah, like they would just be like, all right, well, years later, here's what happened, and all the fans us would be like, oh yeah, I remember when this happened. I wonder how it went down and everything.
Right, but you can't tell me that the Plane Ride from Hell didn't have cameras on board, that something didn't get filmed, and you will never see it.
Yeah,
as an example.
I'm very curious. I would love to see.
I
would pay top dollar to see, like on an old flip phone. Or
you would go to TNA and hand top dollar some money to see this.
You just made the list.
I miss Jericho. I miss Jericho a lot too. Yeah, just I don't want to say the downfall of it, but like, just be the bigger person. Even honestly, if Vince was running it, I don't think he would do something like that. He would just do a shot and a promo, but like that's the most it would be, and it'd be kind of funny, low key. But like,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't want.
Yeah,
it's the AEW fans.
No, but like you have to. The thing is like you have to realize, even if you're a major fan of a company, right?
Mm-hmm.
All power to you. I want AEW to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
It will not doing things like this.
Yeah, they keep doing this. It was cool the first couple of weeks and months taking shots at WWE, like, oh, we're the cool, trendy new company. I got behind it. Then after a while, it was like, all right, okay, you signed a guy from WWE. He hated it there. Okay, the same spiel over and over and over and over.
You know what's the most disappointing thing? If you really take like a wider look at it, they're 5 years in now. It feels like WCW 10 years in.
It really is. Is it gonna like? I don't want it to go down, but like if they keep doing this trend, could that be the case?
Could be.
I think they end up like TNA at one point, where it was
like the dark side of TNA, like the dark.
They are right. They are exclusively on one streaming service, and that's where all their shows are.
Yeah,
because no channel will give them a TV deal.
Yeah,
but they'll still have production value because an ownership group, in this case the Khans, will keep feeding money into it.
And they'll have old WWE guys, like back with TNA in the day when they had Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Eric Bischoff, Hogan, Flair.
They will
Mick Foley, Booker T.
They'll get guys. They'll get mid card. Now, I don't say mid card guy because obviously Hogan wasn't a mid card guy, but in this case, I think it'll be mid card guys that will keep the company afloat by name.
Yeah, Adam Cole
won't do anything. Yeah,
Bryan Danielson. I hate to say it, Adam Copeland Edge, which I don't want it to be.
I just want him and Christian to retire and leave.
Yeah. And go do not wrestle in WWE, but maybe just be a part of it. Like do like some like backstage.
Do the E&C show.
Yeah, or
again, that was fun.
Or do like special appearances at pay-per-views, you know, like do commentary.
Host WrestleMania.
They'd be good hosts. They would be really good. They would be really good hosts for WrestleMania. They could just I don't that's just my AW talk. That's just
no, I know. It's just I hate ragging. Believe me, I hate ragging on AEW so much
because we were so different with it when it first came out. You remember that?
Oh, I was so excited. I'm still excited for the potential it has.
With all these guys,
but if it walks, I always say, like this is an example I've been using a lot lately. If it walks like a duck, if it looks like a duck, and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So like, I hate where it's headed. I can't watch it.
Yeah,
I cannot watch it.
I sometimes where I look at it, I'm like,
right. I want to watch it, and I try, and it's just not entertaining.
But just like when when a certain wrestlers they signed, Edge being one, I was like,
right,
let's go. great for a couple weeks. I'm like, Keith
And
Lee.
now-
I
before
don't
that.
want to play with
Play
you
with you.
anymore.
Right. And you cannot sustain a company with that mentality.
That's why I worry about Kazuchika Okada
You should.
because
We all should.
and now it's gonna be like, oh, like I don't know if fans are gonna like him in the U.S. Now he's gonna go back to Japan and be a big what if, you know? Keith
No,
Lee,
No,
another
Okada.
one. Hell, Cody Rhodes was one, and he got
Yes.
out. Cody Rhodes got out in the nick of time.
Yes, he did.
Can you imagine if Cody was still there now? Or came out like got released or left a little bit a couple months after originally, you know?
I keep going back to this in my head because I still can't believe it was a thing. Cody was one of your biggest stars you had in the whole company, especially starting out. You literally had him lose a match where the stipulation meant that he could never be world champion. What kind of asinine thinking is that?
I thought at first it was as long as Jericho was champion.
Right.
Which
would make
like,
sense.
We've seen that before. Fine,
Yeah.
whatever. Then he'll be the third champion at some point. Have a transitional champion, but never at all. I'm like,
Never.
Yeah, this is not. Then he'll be a 3-time TNT champion, and that's it. Created the company. That guy was one of the hottest superstars heading out of WWE in 2016.
And you know what? Looking back at it, you know what my perspective has become of it? That was the Elite's way of getting him out of the way of Kenny.
Yeah.
Okay,
just-
Cody can't. Cody, we really think you should focus on the business end of this
Fine.
and booking. So we think just to keep it from being clamored by the fans and stuff. Let's have you not be able to be world champion. That way, you kind of relinquish that pressure of having to hold it ever and stuff like that. They probably spun it to him like that,
Yeah.
and it was like, but if and I'm sure if Cody could go back in time, he'd be like, no.
No, I could still go at it. Like I'm not
Right.
close to retiring. I'm like I still have a couple years left in wrestling.
And he said, I don't know if you guys remember him saying this. He specifically said that's why his matches sucked near the end, because he was only wrestling like once a month.
He wasn't wrestling that month too.
No,
I
he
realized
wasn't.
that too.
No, he was doing all the backstage stuff.
And they wanted to bring in the young guys, a lot of independent talent that we thought like, oh wow,
Fine.
give him chance. But they
Right.
never gave him chances because
No.
guess who was? Bring a WWE guy in, Kenny Bucks, Hangman Adam Page, WWE guy. None of these young guys they brought in,
Right.
like at the time, Jungle Boy. Remember Marco Stunt?
Yes.
Mhm.
Whatever happened to him?
They just released him. Oh, speaking of which,
Joey Janela too, another one. I'm saying,
Yeah.
like independent guys. Where you're like, oh wow, I wish they came to WWE. Like now they got a company. I want to see how they do.
by the way, do you guys remember Tony Khan boasting that he was a better owner than the McMahons or Triple H or whatever
Yeah.
because he never released anybody?
Yeah.
That's the other thing AEW did that day, the day of the interview, the day the interview came out with Punk.
What?
They released people.
Who they release?
Hold on, I'm pulling up the list now because I'm not.
I think I read they released somebody, right?
Yeah, so on they released Andrade in January.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Santana,
Yeah, I heard
Kevin
they
Kelly.
released him. Yeah, yeah.
the boys, Dalton
Mhm.
Castle's guys, Dasha Gonzalez,
Mm-hmm.
Jose the assistant,
Okay, I did hear about some of
Ant-
these guys being released.
Anthony Henry, Stu Grayson,
Yeah, they
Parker
released
Bordeaux.
A lot of
Bordeaux.
guys, even like those guys that you said were going to be
Wait,
like.
Parker Bordeaux got released again.
Yes, again. And they didn't renew Matt Hardy. He officially became a free agent yesterday.
So does that mean?
A
Hardy?
lot of people think so.
You think he's coming back? You think he can come back? Is Jeff Hardy still with AEW?
I don't think so.
That's another tag team too. And again, it's not like we expect them a lot, but like they just were like, I don't know. Can we just talk about NXT?
Yeah, let's get to the happy parts. 'Cause-
Billy Grant says, "What's
Oh,
up, boys? He had a great time at WrestleMania. I'm jealous." AEW released some
yeah,
people.
we were
I
just
don't want
talking about that.
I don't want to talk. NXT Stand and Deliver the recap.
Stand
Of
and
recap.
deliver. I know.
We'll go this a little bit, not so quickly, but we'll get into a little bit here and there because we got
Yeah.
more with
You
the
go,
show
Bert,
of
get your
shows.
Stevie Wonder on.
So, Bert's favorite wrestler, Joe Gacy, defeated Sean Spears. Sean Spears in his return to NXT.
Mhm.
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
Why is Sean Spears losing so much?
because I feel he always. I like Sean Spears, but I feel like he's okay with just being like losing matches. Because like even with the perfect 10, like he didn't win a lot. He just got
No,
over
he
with
didn't.
his he just got over with his gimmick.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever even had a title.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Dillinger. I don't think he ever won it as Dillinger.
So
Did
he's
he ever
not,
win? Did he ever win an AEW title?
I don't think he ever did.
Hmm.
I think he even said in an interview with Chris Van Vliet, he's not for like titles, or whatever. Like he just wants to be like entertain, like put guys over. And
That, and I know he's training more now, so
That's what it is, too.
It wouldn't surprise me if they're also like having him consult during classes at the Performance Center.
I think he did it. He has a wrestling school with Tyler Breeze. I
Yes,
think that's what. And then down in Florida too.
Yep.
Nice little match to kind of start up, right? This was on the pre-show, if I'm not mistaken, or was this like the
Yes, this was a
the
pre-show match.
little bit of a pre-show match? Did Rich Holland attack Joe Gacy? Or was this on a? I might think of something else. Did I look at something else? I didn't even check out this match, or did Rich Holland do it last week or something too?
No, because Rich Holland on Tuesday retired.
Yeah, but I thought he kind of technically came back and hit him with a chair, if I'm not mistaken.
He may have.
I'm so confused by that retirement.
Yeah, looks like he did, because it's saying 23 hours ago. It says stepping away, but it's a picture of him behind Gacy. Yeah, him behind Gacy with a chair.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that. He got sitting next to Eddie Guerrero's red car, and Billy Grant said it.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Nice.
I saw a commercial by the. Well, I'll talk about it during WrestleMania because they were talking about doing like a WWE type of museum type of thing too, or something. But hold on, Mike. It's not exactly where you think it is. It's not where you think it is. Yeah,
I think it is.
I think it's not exactly where you think it is. It's going to be somewhere else. It's going to be in our favorite place, a place where an area where they attacked me for a Great Khali comment, somewhere along the lines in that area, somewhere like that.
They're gonna put it there.
Not exactly in that area, but yeah. Well,
go on.
I'm gonna look to it in a second too. Next one here, Braun Breaker, the opening match. Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin defeated Axel and Nathan Frazier for the tag titles. We were both wrong here, Mike. We said the OC. Yeah. Good match, but like I don't like. Is Braun staying, or is he going to?
No, I think they must be tweening.
Are they bringing him on Raw with I hate that kind. I don't know why it bothers me going up to the main title being called up and still having the tag titles. I don't know if I like that though. So like, is he gonna be tweening back and forth? Who knows?
So.
I think they need to change the belts. I don't know.
I think it's because isn't the draft coming up soon?
No, our favorite thing. Our favorite.
1 month.
Yeah,
in May.
They're probably gonna wait till the draft to call him up.
Do they have an event before the draft, or are they going to do it on NXT?
They'll probably do it on NXT.
To whom?
Hate him.
Joe Gacy and Lil Jimmy.
Dang it. He's still our Truth's tag partner. We'll see.
I have the link of the WWE quote unquote museum too, so I have it saved here for later because it was talked about. Okay. Apparently, it's been around for a year or so, but they're going to promote it a lot more here too. Obafemi, who defeated Dijak and Josh Briggs to retain the North American title. I saw this match. This was a very, 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 and I think we called it too. Dijak doing the moves, and then Obafemi just coming in, taking the pin, pinning Briggs too. This is so good. I want Obafemi to just hold the title for the next 5 years. Like every time I see him, I'm like, this guy's great, excellent. Former shot putter,
like I said last week, they couldn't sign Moose, so they just made Moose.
They made a Moose. But you know how he got over with the "who" chant with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You saw how it started, right? Where literally he didn't even say anything. Like people were just doing it after, and then he smiled and laughed, and the crowd just kept doing it now every time he talks.
Which is fantastic.
That's like the best. Honestly, it's like the best kind of.
You don't got to do anything.
He literally did not do anything. Did a smile, a chuckle, and then everybody was like, "Yeah!" Like they were going crazy. But Obafemi, I think he's gonna have a huge 2024. I feel like
yes,
especially with this belt too. He's gonna put on some excellent matches. I do wish Dijak would win a belt, but kind of where you're gonna put him, as far. I think he might end up getting called back up to the main roster because he is ready for the main roster. He has been. He's been on there before, but I think he should do that. Now I saw Chris Mercier comment here. We'll get that at the end because we're going to talk about that because it was kind of sprinkled in between too. Fallon Henley and Kalani Jordan. Oh, and Thea Hall defeated Izzy Dame, JC Jane, and Kiana James. A little 6-pack women's tag team match, though. Not too bad, right? A little kind of in between the other matches too. No complaints here, right? What's the
No.
next one here? Roxanne Perez defeated Laya Valkyria for the women's championship. Did we expect this? I thought. Did we have
No.
Valkyria retain? We have Valkyria
Yes.
retaining now. I don't know. She's going to hold on to the belt for a little bit longer. Is Valkyria going to be called up? You think? No, right?
No,
No.
not
no.
yet.
Yeah, no, right? I don't know. They're going to have the.
Also, is Perez supposed to be a heel or face?
I
heel.
thought she was a heel.
Yeah, she is a heel.
Wasn't the crowd loving that she won though?
Yes.
So I'm confused on that. When I saw that, I'm like, I thought she was a heel. So like, we don't know what we're gonna get. Well, she's always been a face.
Yeah, she just turned heel though.
Yeah, so that's what. I don't make it work, I guess, right? Maybe.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ila Dragunov defeated Tony D'Angelo. This was very good. I did low key kind of like if D'Angelo wins, it'd be kind of cool, but I figured Dragunov would win too. He's gonna hold on. He's gonna be champion for a while. I feel like too. He's gonna have one of the longer runs though, but this is just excellent. Tony D'Angelo, you think will be called up or no?
No,
I think
not yet.
he's gonna go NXT for a little bit longer. I feel like
Yeah.
too. The main ones we're saying is Hayes and Breaker, right? Those are the two
Yes.
ones that we're thinking. And for the women's side, is there anybody on the women's division you think right now?
Not right now.
Yeah, you get this. I think the only two one, and even a tag team. Do you think a tag
No.
team? No, right? Like,
No.
yeah, I can't even think of a tag team.
I bet Cora Jade would be if she hadn't
she-
gotten hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't think of like Chase U. I can't see them on the main roster. They're very good for
No.
NXT. Like I'm trying to think of like the longer
Yeah.
tag teams that have
They
been there.
remind me too much of the Spirit Squad.
Yeah, they did not. So I don't see. And I think after Hayes and Breaker, Dragunov, I think will be next in line when he eventually drops the belt. Right? I
Yeah.
feel like that's got to be the case on there too. The main event. This one. Whoop that trick. Trick Williams defeated Carmelo Hayes.
Yes.
Excellent. You didn't need a title. It's
No,
a
you
great
didn't.
classic of friends, best friends, tag partners, manager overtook it. Beautiful storytelling, and this is good.
Dare I say a 5-star match?
No, couldn't
It was-
be.
It was
Wasn't in
not.
Tokyo. No.
It was not in it was not in Tokyo. It was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
So
Although,
3.5.
so yeah, 3. That's generous. I say 3 and 2 3/4. I would say.
Yes.
It was no, but legitimately, it was an awesome main event. I
Yeah.
love Carmelo Hayes' heel work, though. I
He's
think
great.
I think he's better as a heel than a face. I think, in my
Yes.
opinion, and Trick,
Absolutely.
I think is a better face than a heel.
Yes.
'Cause
Absolutely.
Trick was a heel with Hayes, obviously, but yeah, like
Mhm.
that just like worked perfectly.
Yes.
It really did. Booker did. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. This is good. I think at some point Trick has to win the NXT championship, right?
At this point, it feels
Mhm.
like it, yeah.
It's got to be, right? But I don't know how long you have Dragunov hold on to the belt for. SummerSlam?
Mm.
I guess, although my plan for him at SummerSlam is out the window now.
You thought challenging for
Yeah.
Gunther, right? You thought
Yeah.
Gunther would be, well, and we'll get to that in a little bit too. We don't know
Yeah.
what's going on there. But that was a very good main. Although Stand and Deliver was pretty solid, I would say. I still misses the aura
Yeah,
of,
for sure.
it misses the aura of NXT Takeover. Little cleanup stuff with it though. Yes, Julia was there, former Stardom with the Japanese women's promotion, was there with William Regal, and I'm so happy William Regal's allowed back on television. It
me
makes me
too.
very happy.
Mhm.
The world is a better place with William Regal on our television screens. And over to Dijak and Josh Rick, they're going to have a new women's North American championship. What do you guys think? Another belt, the NXT Women's North American Championship.
I like it.
It looks cool. It looks nice. I do like the look of it though.
Yeah. I bet they won't let their first champion be champion for over 500 days.
Yeah, I don't. They can't let that. I wish the name changed, but
Yeah,
also
like-
it's like NXT North American, Women's North American. And yeah, I mean it's fine. I wish the name would be different, but like what else? I feel like you can't. What other names are you gonna do?
Right.
Because
The
like
All-Atlantic title.
yeah, the TBS Championship.
The international title.
Did they announce who's gonna be in the first match for us? Gonna be like a
I-
qualifying matches? Are we getting qualifying matches? Are we getting qualifying?
Hold on.
Qualifying matches.
Let me look to see if perhaps they have.
Whoop that trick.
Whoop, that trick.
Whoop that trick.
I don't see that they have that they've only announced the belt, not necessarily who's going to be in it. I'm sure that'll be Tuesday.
Who do you have? Do you have any early ideas on who could it be or no?
I mean,
I got no.
probably someone in like the Tia Hale.
Probably somewhere around that, right? And not along
Yeah.
that line still.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fallon Henley.
Fallon Henley,
Fallon
Kiana
Henley.
James.
Basically anybody in that 6-woman.
Yeah, in that
match.
6-woman match. Yeah.
Something along, maybe a gauntlet match, a qualifying match, something, elimination chamber, something like that. Ladder match.
Championship scramble.
Ladder match.
Yes, ladder match.
Something like that. Let's just get to the main part of it. Let's just get to it because we're flying through these because I just want to talk about WrestleMania 40, the granddaddy of them all, the show of shows. I like how do you notice that now the WrestleMania logos have the numbers in it? It's the Roman numerals, but they have. You guys know why they never had the numbers in the past years, right?
I remember hearing, but I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that too. But
It's because Vince didn't want to seem old himself by seeing the number on the WrestleMania. Because you notice from WrestleMania 31 to, I think, honestly, yeah, it was this one. This is the first one with numbers in it now. WrestleMania goes Hollywood. You really, but take that one away. But up until the COVID year, I'd say he didn't want numbers on it because he didn't want to look old.
You're 78.
But like that's part of the WrestleMania charm. It's like the Super Bowl logo. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
It has that look to it too.
Yeah.
But regardless, overall great. We'll break it down match by match. Night one first. The opener, Rhea Ripley defeated Becky Lynch to retain the Women's World Championship. I'm glad this was the case. I think she should have retained. Good call. Excellent match. A good opener. I didn't expect it to open the card, by the way. I didn't
No, I didn't. But
this was good. Becky looked good in the match. Rhea, obviously, great. Now is over a year as the Women's World Champion, which, again, rightfully shows she's had a great 2023 and now a great 24. I see her holding onto the belt for a good portion of the rest of the year. I feel like.
Yes.
I don't see anybody else taking the belt away from her. She can still put on some great matches against everybody else, but I don't see her dropping anytime soon.
No, soonest is SummerSlam.
Yeah,
Even then,
by then I'm still not sure.
Right.
Maybe bearing injury, I don't want that to happen, but that's the only thing I would see her dropping the title.
Yeah.
I would say maybe Survivor Series. Hell, maybe next year's Rumble. I don't know if they do that.
Next year's Mania.
Next year's Mania. I mean, I don't know if they do that, but I'm just kind of throwing it out there too. But overall, really good. Becky's still going to be in the title picture. She still can put on some good matches, and she'll always she can take losses here and there too. So she's at that point in her career where she can take a loss or two. I think she'll probably take some time off with the mentioned Rollins, we'll talk about in a little bit. The 6-pack ladder match. Oh man, the Awesome Truth win. So we figured it out and they clarify it. Thank God. So the match ended when both belts were taken down. So when the first ones were down, perfect. The match kept going. So A-Town Down Under won the SmackDown tag titles in the match first, and then Awesome Truth won them second.
I'm sorry. What's the name of Waller?
A-Town Down Under.
A-Town Down Under is their official team name.
No, it's their legit name, Bert. I'm not making it up. It's a legit name.
Good. Oh,
I had a weird feeling, Mike, that they were going to have them win one of those belts.
Yeah.
I had a weird feeling they were going to
I don't necessarily like it, but fair enough.
Fine. They've been getting a lot of heel work. This is what happens. The more we say we hate them, the more they get recognition. Exactly. So they're doing their job too. I'm glad this was the order, though. That Awesome Truth won the second ones. That was a really good. That was an awesome feel-good story. This is R-Truth's first WrestleMania win, by the way. And I believe this has got to be this is his second WrestleMania, I believe, too. I think we looked this up. His first one was at WrestleMania 31 in the Intercontinental Ladder match.
Yep.
With Stardust. Wonder whatever happened to him. But I think the ladder match, my worry, Bert, I said last week was that 12 wrestlers, 6 teams, it could go really well, or it could be very chaotic and we don't know what's going on. Not a lot going on at once that we can't pay attention to. I stand here say that I was proven wrong. I stand corrected. They did it very well here in a lot of great spots. Everyone did their part. Everyone looked good. Truth gets some comedy in there. Priest looked dominant. New Day with some high flying. DIY looked great. Everybody looked good here. I have
You know what's chaotic? A stadium stampede match.
Well, that's
fair
even
enough,
yeah. Imagine if that was imagine if that was the case. Actually, wait, AMCP did have 12 wrestlers. They did have 12. It was 6 on 6. Wow. Again, well, then it was all over the arena. This one was a little bit different with the said ladder match. But what did you guys? I think this was like a really good match and great choice, at least for the Awesome Truth.
Yes, I think I would have liked to have seen like New Catch Republic or DIY win. You know,
I even say they look good too. By the way, Dunn and Bate. Yeah, big strong boy. Tyler, I love the airplane spin.
Oh, great!
It's with the ladder too. When Kofi runs into it, just little things like that. Like it just worked. It really did. What were you gonna say, Mike? You were gonna say something with the?
I think it was a good overall match. I understand you had one heel team and one face team win.
Yeah.
Thank you for splitting the tag titles.
Yeah, thank God. Right, thank you. They're not going to still be called Raw and SmackDown, right? I think they're going to be changed because they already.
No, I think they'll change them back
to what the WWE and the World Tag Team.
WWE and the World Tag Team.
Bring them back to the way they were, man, and take away the even the design too. Put plates on them. Have them have the name plates on it or something too. Do that or something. How long do you have? I feel like A-Town Down Under is going to have the belts for a little bit. I'm going to hate every single second of it.
Yep.
As much as I love,
I feel like at least one of those teams is going to have a redesign.
I think they're both going to be if they're going to change the name.
Yeah.
I would think so.
I would think so.
But as much as I love R-Truth and The Miz too, I don't think they're going to hold on to them that long. I see them holding on to them for maybe a month, I would say.
Yeah.
But it was a good feel-good story. You know, I think that was good to have his WrestleMania moment. I liked it. So I have no complaints about this at all. This just shows the tag team division stacked.
Little Jimmy, we did it.
This is a good tag team division. And think about it. Street Profits weren't there. AOP wasn't there. And there's a bunch of other like this. There's a very good Triple H said he's very into tag team wrestling. Like we got some good tag teams. Where was the women's tag team
excited.
belts? Where was the women's tag team belts, by the way? Interesting.
They were being held by people that were in a match but weren't defending them.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Rey Mysterio and Andrade defeated Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio with the help of Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson. I knew Jason Kelsey was going to make an appearance. Yeah. Lane Johnson's big. He's a big dude.
Yeah, no.
I know Jason Kelsey's a big dude. I didn't realize Lane Johnson was that big.
Yeah, no, massive.
I love that they were involved with the Eagles mess too. But but this match itself though I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah,
a lot of people didn't like this match.
I have a question. What happened to Dragon Lee?
Got hurt.
He got like I think he was legitimately hurt. Or was he legitimate? Or was he? I thought it was legit.
He might actually be legitimately hurt. On TV, he got taken out.
Yeah, but I kind of like the Andrade edition.
Yes.
Forgot how good Andrade was in the ring.
I know he said he didn't want to join initially.
Who, Andrade?
Yeah.
He wanted to do his own thing. Yeah. That was the thing. And I think he was looking to talk with Dominic Mysterio to join Judgment Day or do something with Judgment Day. And that's why I kind of thought we would get like him turning and attacking Ray. But I also just forgot how good Andrade was in the ring. Like I love the fake running knee or whatever, and the back spin elbow. Like that's a great move. And then his running knees to the turnbuckle. I forgot how good he was in the ring.
I forgot how cool his finisher is.
Yeah, I forgot how overall his movesets was. Yeah. His double moonsault also.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know how the hell you do that, by the way. But and I think I like the other one too. I think it was which one was it? Was it Cruz del Toro? They took on the rope and they launched him across.
Yeah, they launched him. Yeah.
They literally launched him across I'm like, listen, if you're not on the card itself, you got to make a moment. It worked. I overall thought this was a pretty solid, fun, filler match. You know, nothing crazy, but it was good. And again, right call? I'd say for the moment, you know, I think they're gonna have a rematch at SummerSlam, Ray and Dom at least too. But don't have an issue with this match. Pretty good.
No, not at all.
Hate the complainers on it. This is the first one where I was like, I wanted more, but it was still good. Jey Uso defeated Jimmy Uso This was a lot of like heartfelt stories, a lot of like storyline stuff. The action was okay, but I wanted a little more.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
little bit more.
I was looking at Facebook earlier, and our colleague Justin gave it a thumbs down. I was surprised to see that.
I give it like a middle. Like the storytelling for it and the build for it, great. I think me and Mike said last week just had the potential to steal the show. We
Mhm.
thought, but like it like missed something. I think it was also a little shorter than what I wanted it to be. You know,
I wonder if they got their time cut a little bit.
But out of all of them, would you time cut that match? Like out of all of them, like
I don't know. I would have liked some sort of family involvement to it, which makes me kind of think that this isn't over.
No, when I saw nobody else was involved, like even like Rikishi or whatever, like it's set for SummerSlam. I feel like
Brian makes a good point too. They were hitting too many super kicks.
A lot of super kicks.
Which I get it. It's a main part of both of their offense, but
it's still better than some AEW matches. Who said that?
Sure. Who said that?
I didn't say that out loud. Yeah, I mean, it still wasn't terrible. I wanted more out of it.
They went the same amount of time as the Rey Mysterio match. Both matches were 11 minutes, 5 seconds.
That Rey Mysterio one seemed a lot longer.
It did. But see, it should be longer, though.
It should be in the 20-minute range. I
was going to say 20 minutes is...
You can make an argument for a little bit longer. Honestly, with that, especially with 2 nights, you could make the argument it could be a little bit longer. Tom Scavetti here says, sorry for the late to the party, guys, but woo, Tom, it's okay. It's okay. Better late than never. Give your thoughts on WrestleMania down below.
We haven't gotten to the big one yet, Tom, so you're good.
Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi defeated Damage Control. Jade Cargill looks good in the ring. Very good, I think.
Still a little green.
I mean, yeah, obviously, but it's not like
a lot better.
No, she's gotten better than I think in AEW. I think she's improved just from being away from AEW alone. I feel like too, letting her do what she letting her do like stuff instead of just being like the strong lady that just like powerhouse and that like she's doing all these like she's good. I think.
Yeah.
You forget how good Naomi is too, and Bianca. Like that was a good team. Barry the tag team champions.
Yep.
Right.
Who took the pin? Remind me, who took the pin?
I don't remember who took the pin. Was it Kai? I'm not sure. Why am I doing this? Because I don't know. It was still a good match. I just, I was like, the tag titles, there was no tag title that wouldn't be too much of an issue, but still, but Jay Cargill looked very good in the match.
Yeah, I was impressed. The presentation is good too for her off the bat, which is great. I enjoyed the X-Men gear.
They should stick together.
Yes. No, I legitimately think they have a great face women's stable on their hands.
They don't even have to compete for the tag titles. Just kind of just be together,
No, yeah, all for one for all type.
Yeah, like they all stick together. They don't need to be for the tag titles unless you want to put them in a Mike, say it with me, in a tag team. That's fine though. Sami Zayn defeated Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther's reign ends at 666 days. Weird number of days, but Gunther, I just want to say I want to give Gunther his props as Intercontinental Champion. I think he revived that IC title. He even said it in multiple interviews that he wanted to bring greatness back to the IC title. I sure as hell thought he did throughout his run too. I think this was the right time to end it. I wish it was someone else besides Zayn, maybe, but kind of looking at the whole storyline itself too, I'm glad Zayn won here. It was an interesting choice for him to end Gunther's reign. I didn't expect it though.
Yeah, I can plainly see what they did. They were in Philadelphia. They did Rocky IV.
Yeah, that's kind of
they
what
did Rocky IV. Gunther was Drago. Sammy had to will his way to a win.
It was still very good. The Huluva kick.
Oh, it was a fantastic match.
I love the Huluva kick.
Also, props during this match, especially to Michael Cole.
Yeah.
The "Do you believe in miracles" line when he hit the last Huluva kick.
Yeah, like Michael Cole, man. I don't know why everyone rips him apart, man. He's so good. He really is.
It's because of the anonymous GM era.
Well, that's also Well, hopefully, I think we all forgot about that maybe at some point
Yeah.
too. Tom basically, Gunther is a good dude. Iron Man, great fight by Zayn, but Gunther, yeah, I agree. Gunther is the better technician ring wise too. But Zayn gets the pop from the crowd, great charisma, great character work, and he has some good moves in his own right too. Gunther's the better wrestler, but I think Zayn has the better draw right now as IC champion too. So leads to me to think, and I think Mikey says that Gunther is going to now be next in line for the either world heavyweight champion or even WWE. Like he's next in line for the either world title, I would say.
I could see him getting drafted to SmackDown with Cody and that being a thing.
I don't know if I want to bury Gunther to have him lose to Cody because I don't see Cody losing anytime soon. But we will get to that. Yeah, and I did like how Gable said like to Zayn, like you don't need me, like you go out there, like.
You
But do
owe
you
me
think
a favor.
But do you think, yeah, like, although a Gable Zayn match will be pretty good though too for the IC title.
I think it would be too, but yeah, I feel a Gable heel turn coming when he doesn't win.
I think Gable needs to be the IC champion at some point too.
I agree. I think he's a prime candidate to take it from Zayn.
Yeah,
just not at first.
How long do you think Zayn's gonna hold on to the belt? I have two questions. First one, how long do you think Zayn's gonna hold on to the belt for?
Survivor Series or Rumble?
You think it's gonna be? Do you think it's gonna be that long? You think it's gonna hold on for that long?
Yeah.
I was gonna say in between SummerSlam and Survivor Series.
Yeah, I would have said like
maybe
September.
Clash at the Castle.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Gable.
You think Gable at that point, right?
Gable Stevenson
or Sheamus, the returning Sheamus.
Yes. Ooh. At Clash at the Castle, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be and I want him to have his old theme too. It's a shame. Like that. I want that old one, lobster head.
I want the castle to reverberate with Fella.
I would love that. Oh man, that'd be. I can't wait to see. I miss Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Shamus.
I missed him. I missed the Sheamus there. But the next question: when is Gunther going to challenge for the world title right away? Or are you going to give it a couple of weeks?
I would give it to him right away, but that's just me. Not give it to him, but give him the title match right away.
You don't think he wins Money in the Bank, do you think? You think he wins Money in the Bank?
I have right now in my head. I have two men's winners for Money in the Bank. It's either Jay or it's Gunther.
If they're both in the Money in the Bank ladder match, that'd be really good though too. Has Gunther been in the Money in the Bank ladder match? I don't think so, right?
No, he's been IC champion.
That's right. Actually, no, but they've done that before where they put him in there.
That's true, but I think he's actually defended it.
Oh, good. He's a fighting champion too, which is why I think he's got to be in the ranks of one of the top, if not one of the best Intercontinental champions, right?
I would say so, and not just because he has the longest reign. Like he had a great reign.
Definitely the best reign overall. Like one singular reign, obviously. Maybe overall champion, I would still put Miz and Jericho above him.
I was gonna say Miz, Jericho.
But if we're talking like just one singular reign, then I would probably put Gunther's up there.
One Roman reign.
No. The main event for night one.
Not anymore.
The Bloodline defeated Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. And because of this, night two, the main event will be held under Bloodline rules. And we'll get to that, whatever the heck of that. Well, we've kind of figured out what
we figured it out.
We kind of figured out what it was.
It was a Nigerian drum fight, wasn't it?
Yep.
It essentially was a Nigerian drum fight.
On top of a Punjabi prison.
I will say, though, with this match, first off, Rock looks good.
Yeah, he was not as rusty as I thought he would.
I was worried about that, but he looked good. He trained a lot for this with his 6 a.m. gym videos 8 days a week, so we knew that was going to be the case.
14 pancakes.
Yeah, 14 pancakes. Yeah, he's done that before. His cheat meal, too, with his 40,000 workouts in the Iron Paradise, too. It was a good match. This was fun. This was a fun match.
It was long.
It was longer than I remember.
44 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how long it was. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it went a good amount of time.
It felt like that. I would have knocked off 10 minutes to give it to the Usos, in my opinion.
Yes.
I would have done that, right?
You could have. In hindsight, you could have.
Still, but again, Rock looked good. Everybody looked good in this match, too. And I liked there's a meme now of Roman spearing the Rock and Rock's reaction against spear. there's a meme.
That's great.
There's a meme for. There's actually you know what, like those CapCut TikTok templates.
Yeah.
Like when they make the GIFs. There's one now of Roman looking at Rock and Rock going like this, and people are making memes out of that on TikTok.
Nice.
So I'm like, I love when wrestlers make an appearance on TikTok with captions like that. There's a Paul Heyman one on there too. They're absolutely great. Nothing wrong though. I wish it was a little long, but overall, that was a good night one main event, I would say.
I would say so.
Mhm.
But I think Rockpin. Yeah, I think it was Rockpin Cody, right? Yeah, but
Yeah. I would have
think-
had it be Seth if you're gonna do anything.
Mhm.
yeah, but I think it built the story of night two.
Yeah.
When I saw that happening, I'm like, Cody's winning night two. That's got to be how. If it's the pin
It
like
has
this,
to.
like it has to be along the lines like that. Because if it was Rollins, I would have been like, I'm not sure. Has anyone won a belt at the same Mania?
Yes,
Who
Yes.
was who?
Seth. He lost to Randy and then cashed
Oh, that's right. I was also thinking Hulk Hogan. He lost earlier in the night at WrestleMania 9, then challenged Yokozuna for the belt too.
in after Yokozuna beat Bret Hart.
Yes. That was a weird time in wrestling too. Great look of it, WrestleMania 9, one of the worst manias, but had the best like
Yeah, the
feel of it.
Coliseum look did not.
I thought it looked cool, but it wasn't a good overall WrestleMania.
Yeah,
It was a fun
it
time
didn't.
too.
I'm saying it didn't save.
So this is the third time this has happened.
Mhm.
Yes.
Because Daniel Bryan had two matches, but won the first one against Triple H, then one later in the night too. So I don't
Mhm.
think anybody did that. Even the 2-night.
Even with 2 nights.
Well, yeah, because Drew won 2 matches. He faced the Big Show after WrestleMania, winning the WWE Championship. Remember that?
No.
So just, do you remember? Do you guys remember that?
No.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
No. That's going too
Gone
far.
too far.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Fonz, do you want your official time stats for night one?
I would like the official time stats for night one. Okay, let's get to it.
Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch was 17:05.
About right.
The 6-pack tag ladder match was 17:25.
Okay.
As I
That's a good-
mentioned,
That's a good time, I would say. It's good for both.
as I mentioned earlier, Rey Mysterio and the Usos match were 11:05.
Short.
Weird because the tag one felt longer
Yeah.
Mhm.
and the Uso one felt shorter.
Uso.
The Damage Control Jade Cargill match was 8:05.
Really?
Yeah, it was short.
It was good though.
It was good.
Yeah. Sami Zayn and Gunther was 15.5.
It's a good.
It's perfect.
And the Bloodline main event was 44:35.
With the stipulation being the night 2 was going to be under bloodline rules.
rules.
Yeah.
Bloodline rules. Good. I figured those times would be that made sense with all, and a lot of little things in between too, like celebrations. Who was a little bit of a who's who. A lot of celebrities were at WrestleMania, by the way.
Yeah,
It's just
Yeah.
like
it was cool.
Triple H is really just making it like treating it like a Super Bowl. Like this is like
As
get
it
all
should be.
as it should get all the celebrities out there.
It's the Super Bowl of pro wrestling.
Like get all the celebrities out there. Let them have, then all the celebrities like generally look like they had a blast there. I thought they were just like standing there just to stand there. Like they all looked like they were having fun.
Yeah, it wasn't like just like a public appearance for them.
Yeah, I think they legit bought the tickets themselves. Like it looked like they
I would not doubt it.
Do you guys know the comedian Drewski on Instagram? Like
Yeah.
those things. He was there wearing a
I saw
Padres.
it. Yeah.
So random. He did a reaction to the ladder match, and he was like, "Oh my god, this is 100% real." Like because he never watched wrestling before. It was his first time ever like doing like wrestling stuff. It was just funny.
Awesome.
He's there with like other rappers too. I think like T-Pain was there night too.
T-Pain was
Larry.
there. Obviously,
Little
Meek
Wayne
Mill
was there.
Lil
Wayne
Wayne
was there.
Yeah,
Snoop
well,
was there.
yeah. We even did a little Wayne with Jay.
With
was
Jay, I was like,
a little unnecessary. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I wanted.
yeah, no.
more.
I sat back and I was like, I don't mind it,
Yeah, I know I like Lil
But-
Wayne, but I wanted a little more out of it. I guess. That's
but
kinda-
why?
Yeah, I don't. I thought like I
Why?
thought he was gonna actually
Why?
like freestyle the theme, but he didn't.
He didn't. No,
He
he
just
he rapped
sang-
a little bit and then.
he sang a Millie, and that's it.
Mhm.
Forgot how small Lil Wayne is too, by the way.
Oh, he's tiny.
Yeah, well, we'll get to Brian's comment too, because that was
Yeah.
something I don't understand. That one. Night 2. So Drew McIntyre defeated Seth Rollins to win the World Heavyweight Championship. That completed with a tweet in the middle of the match saying "bored
That
at
was
work,"
awesome.
LOL, which is, God, I love heel Drew. I liked face Drew for a little bit. He carried the pandemic era, but goddamn, heel Drew is great.
Angry heel Drew is awesome.
Angry heel
Yeah.
Drew with the accent is absolutely.
Dare I say he's a psychopath?
Of the Scottish variety.
Scottish.
No.
This is good. This is good.
It adds, being a heel just adds a whole new air to
Yes.
him.
Yeah, surely Drew was humble, just went backstage, not cause any issues for himself too. Well, here's the thing too. He got a little bit of a tussle with CM Punk, and they got into it, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you believe it's the only way. Damian Priest ran down there to cash
the
in
only way?
and to win the World Heavyweight Championship. So, Mike, we have a successful cash in.
Yep.
Not to you're not happy about it.
It's
Papa
not that
H
I'm
is
not
kicking
happy
off
about
Raw.
it. It's just I really wanted Drew to hang on to it for a little bit.
Yeah, I really did too.
By the
Even
way,
if it was to cash in tonight.
Yeah, give him a
On
24
him.
hours with the belt.
Yeah.
Drew and Seth went 10.5 minutes. And
Seth,
then
how long was the cash in exactly?
9 seconds.
I think as far as the match itself too, give it to credit to Seth for like all these injuries and whatever piling up. Like
God.
he put on a good match for what he could
Fantastic.
for what he could do. And by that entrance was just way too much, but I loved every second of it.
Yeah, I'm
No,
not
I
a
loved
huge
it.
fan of his outfits. Like
I
I
love
could
it.
do without.
I loved it though. Seth's gotta take time off, right?
Yeah.
No, not until we get to the main
He gotta go be a dad.
Let him relax a little bit too. So now we have officially 3 champions in the World Heavyweight Championship. We were complaining, Mike, there's only been 1 for the whole year. Now we're at 3 in the span of 24 hours. So
Yes.
nothing wrong with that. How long is Priest going to hold on to the belt for?
Survivor Series.
That's way too long.
No.
I
Money
give
in the
it.
bank
I give it Bash
Maybe.
I give it Bash and Berlin. I'm being nice.
is in.
That's in the middle.
June?
That's in the middle of SummerSlam and Money in the Bank.
Oh, okay, so it's in like late July.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the end of August. It's like the couple weeks after SummerSlam. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else.
No, I'd give him Money in the Bank
I would give it a little bit before
unless they
SummerSlam.
really believe in him, which maybe they do.
I like Damian Priest. So I
I like him too. It's just he didn't feel World Heavyweight Championship.
So, but
ready to
like
me.
Brian has, is this gonna mean we're just gonna do a Punk and Drew? Is Punk good to go now?
Yeah, I know.
He has been saying that he's okay.
Punk will come back when he
We-
wants to, and Triple H
I
would be like,
looked at a
It's like,
Bleacher
all
Report
right.
earlier, and they said that Drew Punk was going to be one of the rivalries that kick off after Mania.
I think then they'll probably do a Drew Punk rivalry for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Now I could see Drew Punk starting with like 2-3 weeks of just talking
Yeah.
before they fight. But yeah, I think he's gonna be ready.
And then Drew takes Priest's belt, or do you think it'll be Punk? Then I will take it. Like I'm not sure who would take it next from Priest.
From Priest, Drew.
Think so, right?
I think Drew, and then Punk takes it from Drew.
Yeah, define a little bit with that. I don't know how long. What's a little bit?
9 seconds.
Yeah,
Or no, I'm sorry. They said he had it for 5.5 minutes.
That's way too long.
Hmm.
There was not 5 minutes in between the end of that match, and no way.
That's what they said.
No way. That WWE likes a little bit of what they do, Bert. They fudge those
The
numbers. That's a callback. If you guys
Yes.
if you guys know, you know.
By the way, am I on Raw Talk for the night?
No, because
Oh, you do have
Daddy
it on?
H is in the middle of the ring.
Okay, I didn't know if you had had it on.
That telling Drew
Also, he was introduced as Paul Triple H Levesque.
Yeah, that's what he's using now.
No, I refuse to believe it. It's still Triple H. I don't care.
Hold on. Hold on.
Paul, listen, you've done this long enough where it's literally that you're Triple H to me. Thank you, Hunter. Yeah, obviously, 100%. You know what, Bert? I'm gonna allow Raw talk during this. We can talk a little bit sprinkling here, and I'll allow it because we're gonna be here with this stuff here too. Bobby Lashley, and so I think we're good there, right? We finished up with that one too. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits defeated the Final Testament. If you guys haven't already, go on Karrion Kross's Instagram and look at his post-match comments on. Yes, he accepts the loss, but he likes how it all kind of played out, saying that he's saying to Bobby, like, Montez got the WrestleMania moment and you didn't.
I love it.
And I'm like, dude, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I'm like, dude, Cross just made that loss, and he kind of looked like the win. Yeah, Cross, he looked good. That was a fun match. And Bubba Ray Dudley made an appearance too.
Yes, he did, and that was awesome.
The only bad thing was the botch with the table. That's gonna be on Botchamania, but they made it work. Don't worry, it didn't look that. But they overall, this was really good match.
I love it.
Nothing wrong. And AOP, the New Testament, they're gonna keep that faction around for a little bit. I think, right? You gotta
Yes.
keep.
Yes.
You don't split them up. I don't want them to. You keep them.
No.
You even keep the Street Profits and Bobby for a little bit,
Yes. Well, they gave them an official name, so now I think they're sticking around.
so that as they should. I still miss the Hurt Business.
They're called the Pride.
Where's MVP? I miss MVP.
He's with Omos.
I know. Where's all?
He almost won the Andre the Giant.
Yeah, the one that Bronson Reed won it, right?
Bronson Reed won that. Yeah.
Great. I like Bronson Reed, but for that, good job. Big Show's a former winner. So was Baron Corbin.
And Cesaro.
That's right. Cesaro won the first one, but the Big Show over the thing, by the way, and that was the decline of Cesaro's career, which we didn't want to happen, but it happened. L.A. Knight defeated AJ Styles. What do you think of AJ's new theme?
I thought that was new. I was like, he hasn't been using this, has he?
It's new.
I like it.
People hate it already.
Yeah, but he needs something new.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's Kobe Rhodes.
Kobe Rhodes.
Oh, the crowd's gonna go.
Our
nuts.
new.
What if Roman makes an appearance tonight?
So in that Bleacher Report article I read,
Yeah,
Roman's gonna go fight the final boss. That was the
where?
Yeah, that's his next thing. It's either SummerSlam or next year's WrestleMania.
It's gotta be at next year's WrestleMania.
and then Cody's first opponent would be the man that injured him.
Seth?
Yeah.
No, Seth, go take time off.
Seth, you need Seth. You literally have a broken leg, and you were hobbling when
And
Cody
back.
was celebrating, and you weren't. It wasn't a fake. You legitimately looked like you were hurt. Please take some time off, please.
The article stated that because Seth gave his body to help Cody.
It's like you owe me.
Yeah. You owe me.
Wait. So we're gonna have two you owe me storylines because it's gonna be Gable and Zayn.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to mention this, by the way. Did you see the ladder? I don't know if Ryan was talking about the ladder match where the bottom, where Priest was walking up and the bottom of the ladder was buckling, and the ref was trying to tell Priest to don't use that ladder. I think that was legit. She was saying do not use that ladder.
Oh yeah, she was telling him that hey, did you forget the script?
Yeah, but
this is the gimmick ladder.
Yeah, but that's still. But I saw Miz climbing up, and I'm like, that's gonna snap. And thank God it didn't though. I'm talking about AJ. I like it. Yeah, people hated Roman's theme at first. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
People didn't like it.
Yeah. See, the thing is you have to give it time for see the character that's associated with it.
Phenomenal was a great one. It was phenomenal.
Good description of it.
Yeah, but it's a good one. It's on my Spotify playlist. I do like it. This new one, it's something different. He's just the angry dad now. AJ Styles is just the angry dad now.
The angry soccer dad.
The angry soccer dad. By the way, he's never cutting his hair, right? He has to stay with the hair for the rest.
No.
Sorry for asking that question.
Rest of his life.
He has to keep it forever. Although short-haired AJ Styles was a treasure too. But overall, the LA Knight AJ Styles match, pretty good. No complaints there with that one.
I liked it. Yeah.
By the way, the Philadelphia Street Fight was 8 minutes 35 seconds, and the LA Knight match was 12:25.
That's a good
time for Knight and Styles.
Profits could have went a little longer.
Yeah.
Stupid and your stupid soccer mom hairstyle. Hold on.
You just made the list.
That was a good. That stupid soccer mom hair. That one could have went a little bit longer. All the way. Also, is LA Knight just sponsored by Slim Jim now?
Yes.
It's just him. Nobody else.
I love how he gave away the car on the way to the ring.
I love that. He's just a full spokesman for Slim. He's who was it? Macho Man, right? With Slim
Macho
Jim.
Man.
Yeah.
Macho Man, and then Edge. And
Edge
then
too. That's right. Edge. He was with Slim Jim.
Little Edge.
Yeah. And LA Knight's just a spokesman for Slim Jim. I've never had a Slim Jim.
Really?
They're pretty good.
They're actually not bad. I mean, they are absolutely not good for you. But
yeah, it's a dried up meat stick.
It's not even. But the thing is, it's not like Jack Link's. Jack Link's is dry.
I don't like
Slim
Jack
Jims are not. Slim Jims are super greasy.
Ooh, and a little plastic.
But not like that. Not like that. Not like dripping
God.
Greasy. But
like Michael Nakazawa greasy.
No, not like Baby Oil Maka. No, don't tease him with that, Bird.
Logan Paul defeated Kevin Owens and Randy Orton to retain the U.S. title. First off, Kevin Owens, national treasure. I want
Yes.
to protect this man at all costs with the golf cart. I like how he backed up Randy Orton to pick up Randy Orton, and Randy was just like slow down because Kevin was literally flooring it. By the way, I'm like, if he fell off, that could have been bad. I need to remind everybody that Logan Paul, incredible athlete. And
Yes.
damn it, he impresses me every single time. He's
Yes.
grown on me a lot more. I'm becoming a fan of Logan Paul, the wrestler.
Mm.
I am. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry, Bert, but I will admit it. As much as I wanted
good.
Kevin Owens to win or Randy Orton, I don't know how long he's on the belt for, but damn it, he's putting on some great matches. This dude's an incredible athlete.
Mhm.
I'm wondering, are Owens and Orton going to be a tag team now?
Do we put them in a?
It feels like it.
Or putting them in a?
Mm.
Tag team?
They could kind of work though.
They- yeah.
Just two angry older wrestlers.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, Logan
We're-
just has it.
That's their team name is Too Old for This.
Too old for the two old angry men. It's a list of Randy Orton's random tag team partners, by the way, too.
Angry Old Men. Oh, yes. It adds another one to the list.
My favorite was still RK Bro. Loki kind of missed
Oh.
that one.
Rated RKO.
Oh, sorry, Radio RKO. Sorry.
Come on.
So no KSI made an appearance, but I Show Speed
Yeah.
made an appearance. If you guys don't know, Bert, do you know who Speed is? Does Bert have any idea who I Show Speed is?
Absolutely not. No.
He is a popular Twitch streamer / YouTuber. Friends with those guys in the YouTube streaming era. Showed up in a Prime bottle. And
I saw that.
And Yorn. And also he dropped a couple of F-bombs and they censored it, if you guys heard that, by the way. And Sean Ross Sapp tweeted, somebody didn't tell the Prime bottle to chill with the F-bombs. He just kept going at it and he barked at Randy Orton, and Randy Orton barked back at him and gave him an
I love
RKO. It was I think Randy's like, I think he's at that point now where like he's just like enjoying it. Like he was just like all for this section too. He probably has no idea who this guy is, but he's just like, I'm gonna give this guy an RKO.
Whatever.
Table didn't break, by the way, which is
No,
kind
It
of
did
shocking.
not.
I was expecting it to break.
Yep. By the way, Brian has the right answer.
Yes.
That's the right answer.
You get the Akeem Nicks laugh, Brian. Congratulations.
By the way, that
Yes,
match-
the fifth best Giants receiver ever.
that match lasted 17 minutes, 40 seconds.
Okay, that's not
That's a
bad
pretty
time
good
for that.
match
Yeah.
too. How long is Bogan hold on to the belt for? And who's next to challenge him for it? He goes to it's in Cleveland in SummerSlam, right?
That's why he kept it.
Is he gonna
But
drop
I
it?
think he's gonna drop it.
He's gonna drop it. He tried to drop it in his hometown. Who would he drop it to though?
Oh,
Well, if he wasn't a
We-
tag champion, I'd say Miz, because that's
we've acknowledged the Stardust nonsense.
Oh my god.
yes.
Apparently the producers cut a video for Cody and Triple
Yes.
H introduced it, and they had dashing
Oh.
Cody Rhodes and Cody with the mask and Stardust in a portion.
I like what about Cody with the mustache? Whereas
I
gimmick
haven't
was
seen
just,
Mustache Cody.
I haven't
did-
seen Mustache Cody.
the gimmick was just him with the mustache.
He has a mustache.
That was an underrated gimmick, I would say too.
And genuinely, Fonz, what's really cool about this, I genuinely think, as good of an actor as Cody is,
Mhm.
he did not know this was going to be a thing.
No.
Oh really?
He's
See,
literally standing in the ring crying.
I don't have
Yeah.
cable in my room where I'm doing this right now.
Yeah.
So I have the other TVs. I gotta check this out a little bit later though too.
Yeah.
Brian says Randy or Kevin. Which
Yeah, I mean I could see it still being one of them.
who's the next Twitch streamer going to show up for?
Who's the prime bottle next?
Who's the Prime bottle next?
It
It can't be Jake Paul. It can't be Jake Paul.
No, but it's got to be Jake Paul at some point.
Yeah, right.
That's like a Mania though.
That's got to be for next year's Mania, I would say,
Um.
because he's too busy fighting Mike Tyson.
I want it to be destroying.
Yeah, yeah, that would actually.
He's got to kick somebody.
Yeah, that would be very good. Or maybe LA Knight takes it from him. I wouldn't mind LA Knight getting back into being champion.
You mean
Hey.
no.
Slim Jim? Yeah.
Yeah.
He does a
Yeah.
car-
That-
So next up, second to last match, Bailey defeated Io Sky for the WWE Women's Championship, not the Women's World Championship, the Women's Standard Women's Championship. This, I know the main event took over, but this was a very good match in its own right too. If you guys didn't watch it,
Yes.
I highly recommend it. This was a really, really good feel-good story. How long was this match, Bert?
14 minutes, 20 seconds.
And that was a perfect time, like the 15-minute mark, I would say.
Oh, you emotional bastards.
What happened? By the way, chef's kiss, by the way, for the women's match, too. I know I'm not watching Raw Talk right now.
You
But
sappy emotion. They crushed him at the end there.
what happened?
The last 3 slides. First of all, the music.
Yeah.
But the last 3 slides are Cody with his daughter.
Aw.
Dusty holding up the title when he won at the Garden before they took it away.
Wow.
And then Cody holding it up on the turnbuckle like Dusty was last night. And now they're hugging. Oh, okay. I can't.
Triple H,
Anyway,
man.
yeah.
This was, let's be real. If Vince was running this, he wouldn't drop it tonight to somebody.
No.
Thank God. Triple H is like
Yeah.
embracing historical stuff. And he's just embracing with this era in wrestling, too.
I love it.
But this women's match,
Yeah, no, it was chef's kiss. Phenomenal storytelling.
it didn't need to be
Good
that
for you,
long.
Bailey.
Didn't need to be that long. Very good.
It didn't need to be that
No,
long.
I'm saying 50. I'm saying 14 minutes is like perfect.
Yeah, 14 minutes
like,
is good. It didn't because the story had been told so well up until that point. You didn't need much.
Mhm.
The thing I got most hyped about, other than her winning, was the "Hey Bailey" chants were back.
They
I
kept
was
going.
like, yes,
They kept going.
yeah.
They kept going. Let's find this man live, dude. They're gonna. If I watch this, am I gonna cry?
Yes.
What the
Cody thing? Am I watching
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Damn.
I'm actively trying not to look at it so that I don't.
I want to say
Sad.
I will now get to the main event because Cody Rhodes defeated Roman Reigns for the undisputed Universal WWE Championship. Now, technically speaking, Rhodes. Sorry, whoa, boy,
Oh.
sorry. He's technically WWE and Universal. He's still technically now
Both.
has both. Now, probably at the end of Raw, when this comes out, it'll probably be changed. Maybe by the end of Raw, maybe by the end of the segment, they'll probably announce it'll be just one title, or Cody will say there's something
I think
different.
it'll be the WWE title.
Just be the regular WWE champ, retire the Universal Championship. But then maybe, when we come back, we'll do a Universal Championship, the proper send off by giving our ranking all of our favorite Universal champions from worst to first. Spoiler alert. That's what I plan on doing. But this match and Bloodline rules. Now, we figured out what Bloodline rules was.
It just meant
just everybody just show up.
just the bloodline can show up whenever they want.
Yeah, and that's it. There really wasn't weapons, just a steel chair.
Yeah.
Was the table used at all?
No, it was a whole thing to make them boo Roman. That was pretty much it.
That wasn't there. No ladders, no weapons, no kendo. Was there? No.
Yeah,
the
it was candlestick.
Candlestick wasn't hit though. He missed, right, with it. Or was
Did
it
he hit him
Oh,
once?
and there was the weight belt too.
Oh yeah, the weight belt.
Yeah, okay, the weight Mama Rhodes weight belt. What happened?
I am so sorry. He is addressing Samantha Irvin.
Yeah,
She got very emotional too.
she did.
But this match as well, what I liked about this was I liked the legends that came back. Rock, everybody was involved from callbacks. Solo, the Usos, John Cena, Rock, obviously. The friggin' Undertaker showed up out of nowhere.
I know.
Too. But yeah, that gave me chills. And then Seth Rollins with the Shield attire.
Yeah,
I liked how there was so much involved, and also at the same time, it wasn't too much taking over the action.
also there were a pair of floating jean shorts too. I don't know what that was about.
I don't know where that came from too.
I saw at one point I was seeing a floating t-shirt
And then
a hat, some wristbands,
and then it went away.
Then it
was just
the hat flew by itself.
The wind was strong over there in Philadelphia.
Sure it was.
No, but it was it was quick. Like, all right, little appearances.
They played their parts.
Jimmy came out. Jay came out, and then
that spear.
I'm saying, but then that's
right.
it. They weren't.
They don't show up again. Right.
Solo comes in for a little bit. Cena, which is a good callback for Cena to come back attack Solo.
I hadn't thought that might be a thing, but
that's why I kind of feeling Cena. If Solo's back, Cena's got to come back. Like Solo, gone. See you later.
Okay, right.
Rock comes down. Rock bottom to Cena. Cena, you're gone.
Gone.
Undertaker, I don't know. How was he involved in this at all? Comes in, chokeslams Rock. Okay, bye. See you later. And then,
disappears.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Seth. Then Undertaker, but still gone. That's it. I saw this on TikTok, and I'll send this to you guys too. That this was very good long-term storytelling with Seth Rollins coming out in the Shield gear, and Roman having the chance to win this match. But looking back and attacking Rollins, hitting Rollins to the chair because someone that he still never got
Not
over
over.
Rollins breaking away and like breaking up the Shield, because everyone else did their own thing, but Roman still kept the Shield kind of character with the
Right.
outfits and the music and whatever
Right.
too. Like he still kept that, but he got distracted from taking out Rhodes and took out Rollins. People were saying like people didn't notice that. I'm like, yeah, that's actually a very good point with
In
that.
the exact same way that Seth turned on him the first time.
Exactly. Like I was like, this is like very good.
And you could do so much with just that one moment.
Yeah.
With Roman whenever because I think he's taking some time too.
Yeah, he's got it.
All of the interactions with like Rock and Cena and Undertaker were all callbacks to their own WrestleMania moments
Exactly. Which I love.
Which is so good.
Long-term storytelling.
I loved it.
But like what I really want to see them do with Roman now is like bring this up and remind him like you may have spent the last 4 years building up this tribal chief persona and hiding behind, this island of relevancy, but you're still that same guy. If you're gonna peel the curtain back enough, you're still Liaki. Deep down, you are still Liaki.
He still never got over it. Like
Right.
he's still upset about it. That's his weakness. No matter how
Right.
much he's won, how long he's had the belt, that was the one weakness.
And it just kind of occurred to me, you could turn him face with that.
You can with
You
Reigns.
need to forgive Seth and stop being so angry.
Yeah. But like this was such good. And then it took Cody 9 crossroads to beat Reigns. But yes.
Paul Heyman.
Great.
Chef's kiss.
I love Paul Heyman so much.
No!
Don't disrespect my tribal chief. But
Get up, my tribal chief.
I loved, again, it didn't take over the match with the because if this was a Vince run era, Undertaker would have been out there for 20 minutes. Rock would have been there the whole time. Cena would have been out there the whole time. We would have forgotten that. It would have been like, honestly, the Miz beating Cena at Mania, where Rock took over and whatever. Like, we forgot that Miz won that match. It was just a build up to, like, that's what it would have reminded me of if Vince ran it, because it would have overtaken with the Legends. It combined the current era with people's era growing up into one, like, passing the torch in the span of how long was the match, Bert? Was this like a 30-minute?
33 minutes, 25 seconds.
In the span of 30 minutes, we had a whole new era of passing of the torch wrestling.
Yeah, it's
I don't think people realize that until like a year or two later and be like, yeah, this was like the changing moment.
turning point. Yeah.
Because this was the first Mania without Vince. Remember that? No McMahon fan was all Triple H ran it. Ran it all by other people. I'm saying like it was Triple H based run Mania. And this was a perfect length. Now, obviously, me being selfish, I wish the Legends were around a little bit longer. But but that's just being selfish. But also,
he did do it.
What?
The final boss is coming.
The final boss is coming. Bert, did I just overhear him say that he's the WWE champion?
Undisputed champion, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought
The Rock is here?
The Rock
The Rock is here holding the Brahma Bull belt.
Oh, of course.
Wearing the Versace.
No, although he did have some great outfits. I'll give him that, though, too.
Why do I feel like he's about to turn face and shake his hand?
That might be the case.
And now they're playing 90s Rocky theme.
So, so overall, did you guys love this match as much as I did?
Yes.
I know Mike did because we watched
Perfect. Well, it's true. We watched it together.
It was perfect.
Perfect. Down to the last minute details. No,
and it had the details.
It had and that's the thing. The little things. They did the little things right.
They didn't even go into the crowd that much.
No.
Fine. Perfect. A little bit, like 5 minutes. Boom, come back.
But still, they kept the spotlight. And Bert, I don't know. I said this to Fonz when we were watching it on the live stream last night. One of the other little things that got me was before the match, how unlike all the other title matches, they turned all the house lights down.
Yeah.
It felt like a boxing. It felt like a main event world championship boxing match.
And the cameras too, like the camera pan and everything too. Like this was good. I really, honestly, I have no issues with it, and I loved all the appearances. I really thought when the Shield music hit,
Oh, I was
I really thought Ambrose was coming back.
Mhm.
I
hoping
really,
that would.
I looked up. I looked up like, was Ambrose's contract up with AEW? Because I'm going to be real with you. I think now that Vince is gone,
He could come back
I could see him coming back.
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Now I can see him coming back, and honestly, I can see him coming back as John Moxley.
Yeah, I could see them allowing.
I know it's different people, but
Yeah,
Sean,
but they think.
Sean Spears came back as Sean Spears, not Ty Dillinger.
Right,
Yeah.
but
They're
they
acknowledging.
and they acknowledged they acknowledged that he was Ty Dillinger.
So I'm just saying. Now the question is, Reigns is gone for a little bit, right? He has to be.
I would think
Yeah.
so.
Reigns had a historic run. I think he gets his flowers. I think
100%.
historic run. We talked about this. I said Reigns needed a little bit of a change. You want to get fans to appreciate it and watch him, and now boom, do a character change, give him a manager, go with his roots, or do something along the lines like that. Just come in there like with what was his shirt? Come in, wreck shop, leave, like something like that. Like literally come in, destroy,
Wreck everyone,
out.
leave.
That's what it was. Wreck everyone, leave. And he did that, and it worked for 1,300 days. I thought maybe they were going to break Hogan's record, but Cody had to finish the story now. When you're doing with the way they're looking with a new Raw intro and everything in a draft, like they had to do a new person. I think this is the perfect kind of way to bring it in here. By the way,
Triple H acknowledged that this was a new era and that Cody would lead the charge.
The Renaissance era, I would say.
Mhm.
Yes.
We need to pay off for this rivalry. I know he said many technically, but have one of the obvious unfit. Yeah, there's gonna.
No. There's something there.
We're gonna get a Seth Roman rivalry again.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that because they've always put on great matches though between those two.
And I feel like that's, like I said, that's the one where if you want to turn Roman face, you can do it in that using that feud.
But I think it's best
have
to
it be like you just have to forgive me. And frankly, you could have Seth be like, you know what? If it's gonna make you feel better,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Just
do it.
I think this is I think you can have Reigns off TV for a little bit too. I would say.
Yeah. I mean, the company will always be better with him. Clearly.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Clearly.
100%.
But it doesn't need him right now.
Yeah.
He has done enough.
He could take some time off.
And to all those that are saying he doesn't need any time off because he was a part-timer, okay, I dare you to be the face and main world champion of a company for over 1,300 days. Whether you're on TV or not, that's still a burden, pressure. I mean, John Cena was on the Pat McAfee show today, and he said he told Pat what he said to Cody backstage last night. As Cody was holding the belt, he said, "Feel that? You feel how heavy it is?" Cody was like, "Yeah." He said, "It's going to get heavier every day."
That's what's going to be. Those belts are heavy, by the way. Not
yeah, they're like 30, 40 pounds.
They're like legit belts.
They are.
Yeah.
It's very heavy.
The authentic ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bert, you don't have one, do you? Or did you?
I do not, but I went to WWE Day in 2019 at Citi Field.
Okay.
And they had the belt there.
And you held on. I remember this. Yes, I remember this.
But yeah, that's heavy.
You imagine how many times per night they lift it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is hold on, the WWE. All right, so this is what I forgot to mention this, by the way. This is what it is. WWE is set to open and host the WWE Experience, an indoor theme park around the WWE. And guess where it's going to be?
Saudi Arabia.
I forgot it. Yeah.
Jeddah, Saudi.
Yeah. And it opened on February 16th, 2024, by the way.
Okay.
But they just promoted it now.
Cool.
The crowd is cursing out Rock.
I gotta go back in. I gotta go check this out. Overall, guys, WrestleMania. Is this the best WrestleMania?
It might be.
Definitely post-COVID.
Yeah.
Post-COVID for sure. I would say this is the best one in like 10, 15 years.
Yeah, I personally love 35 because Kofi Mania won.
Yeah.
And the Becky and like all that. But it was long. Yeah. So there's a lot of dull ones. This definitely might be post-COVID.
Yeah.
Past 10 years, I can easily say that.
Yeah.
I can definitely say that. So, but this
Perfect.
wrestling's
Perfect
back.
ending.
Wrestling's cool again.
I love. I've said it to myself and to people several times since last night. I love professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Like this is
Michael Cole.
this
even
is
said
why
it
I'm
too.
into it. Yeah.
Michael Cole even said
And
it
I
too.
love that he said professional wrestling.
And Philly is a tough crowd.
It is.
They hate The Rock, and honestly, that's
Yeah.
fine. Listen, let
Yeah,
Cody
yeah.
have his moments. Why is
That's
Cody?
the idea.
I'm not watching. Is The Rock like legit like trying to like? or is he
He's trying. He's trying.
He's
to
trying, but he's only said like 2 sentences. Yeah, he just he's getting the Dom treatment right now. Every
love
time
that.
he lifts the microphone.
I love that. I think if anybody can make it work, The Rock can make it work.
You're
The
sure.
Rock can make it work.
No,
It's definitely
he's
up
trying
there.
not to laugh right now.
Recency bias, we might have it, but like check back with us in a couple of months too, maybe too. But overall, Mania, some good stuff. Do you have anything else? We're gonna wrap on out of here.
I think they'll do it.
We're good.
Just a reminder, people, like we do every single year after WrestleMania, we do take some time off. We do have the Raw Mania crowd after, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, guys, if Tama Tonga shows up, did you see what he posted on Instagram?
Yes.
The minute WrestleMania ended, Albert, he posted a telephone with the red telephone. I'm like, oh my god, he's coming to Raw. He better come to Raw, or maybe probably not to. But
A side note, because I told you last night, but I don't know if Bert saw it. Bert, did you see who signed supposedly with WWE?
No.
Jacob Fatu.
Ooh.
Some people thought he was going to show up last night as part of the Bloodline.
might as well just throw him in there too. But like we talk about here,
Yep.
after WrestleMania, we do take some time off, a couple weeks. We come back around Money in the Bank the week before, I would say, to kind of preview the Money in the Bank ladder match. Double, or I think whatever one comes first. More than honestly, I hate AEW, so probably Money in the Bank. Honestly, maybe AEW will improve by then. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we take some well-deserved time off because of new season. Because from now till Backlash until Money in the Bank, it's going to be a lot of things are going to be repeating. We're going to have some. Backlash's theme is the backlash from WrestleMania. Like you're
WrestleMania
gonna
rematches.
it's going to be a lot of WrestleMania, which again they're good because WrestleMania was great. But we always say we take some time off, but we will be back around Money in the Bank. So stick around with the review and preview stuff. We will probably do some videos here along the way and whatnot too. But keep us follow us or anything to make sure you stay updated with everything too. AW is that another special show?
Cool.
Great. AW. Listen, I don't want to bash AW, but
yeah,
I already have India after the Great Khali thing. Mike, any parting words for the show?
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for watching, listening, wherever and whenever you may be. We hope you enjoyed WrestleMania as much as we did. And if you enjoy watching us the way you enjoyed watching WrestleMania, check out some of the other stuff we do. Fonz has Slick Back Kickback Report as well as Fonz Talks Jerseys. He's putting out some great content over there. It's fantastic. Bert has a YouTube channel under the name Grillbert Supreme. He's got some great videos over there, including one where Fonz has Magic Powers, as well as a comic convention compilation he himself put together. It's fantastic. Go check out his stuff. He's got stuff coming up that I think is going to be really interesting, including potentially something with Fonz and I. And Bert, you both are now within a driving distance of me. So I'm excited about that. And if for some reason you find that you like me,
we do,
which you have shown that you do, and I appreciate that very much, more than I can describe. Check me out on Cinco Squad. We got a bunch of cool stuff coming up. We got a new episode of The Rotation coming. We got a new episode of Cinco Squad coming on Thursday. It's going to be a great time talking all kinds of sports. March Madness. Tonight's a national championship game. It's in about an hour. So that's going to be fun to watch and be talking about. So, yeah, check us out this week.
Zach Edey would thrive in the 1980s. He wouldn't thrive today's game.
Can't shoot, can't dribble, can't move.
But he's just big.
He's big.
Bert, any parting words for the fans of Four Corners?
Thank you, everybody, for watching and listening. We love and appreciate you. And we'll see you at Money in the Bank.
Yes, we will be back here as well, too. Reminder, follow everything. Don't just follow everything with us. Follow everything with review and preview as well, too. We got a lot of good things coming. We're going to be coming back better than ever. Going to probably change up a little things here and there, too. We'll do some more non-podcast videos. We've been kind of busy. Everyone else has been doing stuff here, but I appreciate both these guys for always being a part of it, too. So
appreciate you.
We got a lot of stuff coming along the ways here with Four Corners too. So again, we're taking some time off. We will probably say week before Money in the Bank just to be sure too. But if things change, obviously we'll let you guys know. Follow review and preview on Instagram, Twitter, or X now it's called, excuse me, and YouTube and whatnot as well too. Gentlemen, I'm going to go check out the Raw after Mania because I heard it's really good, and I'm pretty sure The Rock just said shut the F up to the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm 90% sure he said that, and I have to watch this right now. Also, the Mets are down 4-1. Ellie De La Cruz hit a 450-yard bomb. That guy's very good at baseball as well.
He is.
I will catch you guys later. Baseball talk. You guys are the best. We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. Thank you, Cody. He finally finished the story.
Now we just need Michael Nakazawa.
Damn it.
And we're going to continue that forever.